actually. Gareth Southgate is out.
Oh.
Yeah, that was our reaction when we found out about he's announced he's quitting as England manager 2 days after England, of course, lost in the Euros 2024 final. Now, he has given a statement, and this is what he's had to say. He said, "We have the best fans in the world, and their support has meant the world to me. I'm an England fan, and I always will be. I look forward to watching and celebrating as the players go on to create more special memories and to connect and inspire the nation as we know they can. Thank you, England, for everything."
Oh.
Yeah. It's really, really sweet. Honestly, it makes you feel a little bit emotional.
Yeah.
You know, and you felt that as well when you found... I mean, you found out, like, 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was, like, shocked. I thought it would take him a little bit longer to make that decision because he kept saying in post-match interviews that it wasn't something he was going to deal with right there and then. We knew that his... contract was up in December, but he was, really focused on what he was doing at that time. I think he has changed the psychology of the team and also the culture at the team. And he's really been good in terms of press intrusion. He's stayed solid, he's stayed calm, he's been that dependable voice. He's never got pulled on what pundits have said. He's just played, he's decided to play the game his own way. And I have a great deal of respect for him. Even if you look... Even if you look at the change, how he stood by those boys last year, in particular Saka. He stood right by his side when what happened to Saka happened, at the last tournament. And seeing him come through this tournament, put it in the back of the net.
It's amazing.
It was such a great feeling. But that's down to the culture that he's developed within the team. So I personally am going to miss you. I salute you, Gareth.
We do. We salute you. And yes, he may not have got us, a trophy silverware. He hasn't managed that, but he is the most successful England manager that we have ever had, and we can't underestimate that, can we?
Absolutely not. I just think he's wonderful. And, I've had a few conversations with people who've known Gareth, and all you ever hear about him is how kind and how lovely he is. And I think that really, really shines through. And I think we'll miss him, but I think he's done us proud. I really do.
But the argument, I guess, Cole, are these... They're not failures, they just didn't win the big thing. They came second. But is that always down to the manager, or is it the players? Is it a combination of both? Should it be Gareth Southgate that goes?
Well, I think it's always the manager that gets blamed whenever a team, even a league team is doing well. It's always the manager needs to go, the manager. And I've always been baffled by that, because I'm thinking these players, some of them in the Premier League, are on hundreds of thousands, if not millions of pounds worth. And I'm thinking... He can only give them advice and give them what he wants them to do, but they have to go out and do it. So if they don't go out and do it, why are they not getting the blame? Like, it's always the manager. And, I always think, just put the ball in the net, guys. That's all you're being paid for. That's that's the game. But as far as Gareth goes, I understand. I think he's been brilliant for everything you've all said. I love him, but he must be thinking... The pressure of that job is immense, and I just think he's probably thinking, you know what, let's do it now. And he must be breathing a sigh of relief, actually.
I know. But Prince William, of course, who is president of the FA, he's given a statement. He says, "Gareth, I want to thank you not as the president of the FA, but as an England fan. Thank you for creating a team that stands shoulder to shoulder with the world's finest in 2024. Thank you for showing humility, compassion and true leadership under the most intense pressure and scrutiny. And thank you for being an all-round class act. You should be incredibly proud of what you've achieved."
Yeah, that's lovely.
It's amazing. Of course, talk will now go to who could possibly take over from Gareth Southgate. What's really interesting is it's a list of men that are in that prospective list, despite the fact that it's the women that last came home with silverware under Serena Weigman. So, guys, I mean, men haven't really worked for the last 58 years, so...
I'm available.
Yeah, try a woman. We may well do it. And on that note, good luck to the Lionesses, actually, because they've got a qualifying match tonight, which is being shown on ITV. So, ladies, we wish you the best of luck.
That's right.